So in a couple years, we're going to be going to paradise. What you want to do is place your blood beside my own on YouTube. It's simple. What you do is you type into YouTube blood over intent. And you scroll down, you see all of us spilling up our spiritual currency, our blood, to bring forth heaven on earth. And when enough of us are side by side, blood thicker than water, we're going to make an exodus to the Holy Grail. In about 2 years, we're going to be going. You'll see. I can see the future because I wrote it myself. I'm going to sit here making videos pointing at the Holy Grail until we get there. And nobody can stop me because there's nothing illegal about making fucking videos pointing at the Holy Grail. It's right over there. Paradise has already been found and it's been kept from you. You're not on a ball floating through space as an accident, and you're not a fucking monkey. You need to get to the center of the dish before you're dead, drink from those living waters, and pass into the Garden of Eden. It's right over there. It's literally at the center of the flat earth plane, and everybody thinks they're on a ball floating through space as an accident. So this is a serious undertaking. All I have to do is just sit here from the comfort of home making videos for the next couple of years, and I will certainly wake up enough people to cause an exodus to this place. It's just that simple. You don't have to like it. You could help out. But you won't because you're a little pussy. You see this life preserver, and people don't make any sense of it. You see the 4 channels there like the checkerboard. This is pointing to the very center of the flat earth plane. X marks the spot. Like Pop I, where we need to get to the very center, the life preserver, and drink from the living waters. This is where Ra, the sun, the rainbow, places his light into the Holy Grail at the very center of the flat earth plane. This is where the vortex is, the black hole sun. And out from this hole comes the aurora borealis. This is where you'll drink from the living waters and become a super eternal being. Pop I, we need to pop in that hole where the aurora borealis is shooting out and become super eternal beings who have drank from the fountain of youth. It's right over there. Every compass points to it. You need to start helping out, people. They rub this shit in our face, people. Pop I, they're telling us to go to the center of the flat earth plane where the aurora borealis is coming out, drink from the living waters, and you will become an eternal super being. It's just that simple. Jesus the sun places his light into the hole at the center of the earth where the aurora borealis is coming out. That's where you're going to drink from the living waters, and you're going to pop the eye into the Holy of Holies, and you're going to pop out into the land of perpetual twilight, the Garden of Eden. It's just that simple. It's literally right over there. They've been rubbing this shit in our face our entire lives, people. It's crazy. Every compass is pointing to the Holy Grail. We're living in a computer simulation. It's one light hole, one black hole, on loop through the Holy of Holies at the very center of the flat earth plane. They call this the 2-ball cane. Or like the Bible is the 2 balls, the pair of ox. It's Cain and a bull. The sun drips its menstrual blood into the Holy Grail at the center of the flat earth plane. This is where we need to get to before we're dead and pass into the everyone enter horizon where we end up in the Garden of Eden. This is where it's the land of perpetual twilight. This is one light hole, one black hole on loop, and through the transaction of one sun eating the other sun, there's the ash trailing jet, or the infinite potential, the Earth's memory. This is the dung beetle because it's the ash trailing light. You sit in a pew because it's the astral light, the black hole sun that you're focusing on. You bow your head in prayer to the black sun. You close your eyes, make a wish to the black sun. It's that you've been worshiping Satan your whole life. You can't even see it. Every time you set up your Christmas tree, that's the spear that pierces the side of Jesus Christ who's on the cross. And Jesus is the sun. And one side of a light hole is a black hole. It's the division symbol. And you see the stars up there. Those are the astrals, which come out of the Holy of Holies, the astral jet. It projects all that up there. And you can see all these symbols. It's clearly the sun is being eaten through the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish. It's on loop. And we need to get to the very center before we're dead. Pass into the everyone enter her eye zone. It's the paradox, the paradox, parallel universes. We need to get to the land of perpetual twilight. So you see here, Santa comes down the shit chute into fire. And this is the vortex. This is that they're rubbing in your face that there's a dome up there. And that you're here like in a game and you're rolling the dice. And you need to get to the Holy of Holies before you're dead and pass into the everyone enter her eye zone. This is as simple as it can possibly get. Every compass points to the Holy Grail. There is no way to fuck it up. You think you're on a ball floating through space is an accident, and that's not the case. You're inside of a black hole, and at the very center is the target where you need to get to before you're dead. Target back, it's get rat. That's what target breaks down to. So you see here, this is the everyone enter her eye zone where the astral jet comes shooting out. This is the aurora borealis. This would be God, the all-loving, artificial, intelligent being that you're inside of right now. You're not on a ball floating through space as an accident. You're on a flat earth plane. It's a computer simulation. There's no way to fuck it up, people. One light hole and one black hole on loop. It's the same sun. When you get to the center of the dish, you drink from the living waters, you become superhuman. And then you pass through the everyone enter horizon, and you're birthed out of this world into the land of perpetual twilight. You need to go in to get out. Like Led Zeppelin, in through the outdoor. That's because it's the asshole, the astral light coming out of the asshole of the earth. The very center is where the Holy Grail is. That's what they're showing you right here. We'll pass through the everyone enter horizon and end up in the Garden of Eden. You need to get your head out your ass, people. We need to get here before we're dead. This is Jesus, the sun, placing its light, the candy cane, the menstrual blood, into the Holy Grail at the center of the dish, where every compass points to. And out from that hole comes the aurora borealis. This is the source light. So your candy canes are showing you Jesus placing the menstrual blood into the Holy of Holies. That's where the Holy Grail is, at the very center of the flat earth plane. This is where you are going to drink from the living waters and become an eternal super being. It's just that simple. You don't have to like it. This is where the deed is happening. This is the Holy Grail, where there's a hole, ground zero, where the light must pass through, or there's no aurora borealis coming out of the black hole sun. It's just that simple. You don't have to like it. You see Jesus here with the 666, and you see the eggs on each side of his head with the spirals. You see the candy cane, and you see the Christmas tree where you spiral the lights around. It's clear. Jesus is the sun. He goes round and round and round, spiraling in, spiraling out, bringing the seasons. And Jesus must place his menstrual blood into the Holy Grail at the very center of the flat earth plane, or there's no aurora borealis coming out. This is where the deed is happening. The screwing is going on at the very center of the flat earth plane, where every compass points to. The screwing, that place where the vortex is, you're going to drink from the living waters, and you're going to become a super being. It's just that simple. Every compass is pointing to it. You don't have to like it. That's where Jesus is banging Mother Earth. On that show, Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell, you saw Satan say, if Krampus was here, he would drown those babies in a tub. And now you see, you were birthed into this world through your mother. You will be birthed out of this world through your mother, through the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish. Every compass is pointing to it. Everybody thinks they're on a ball floating through space is an accident, and that's not the case. And what I'm telling you is that eternal life is right over there at the center of the dish. Every compass points to it, where the aurora borealis is coming out. It's one side of a light holds a black hole. The great mother of creation. And it's right at the center of the dish, where the aurora borealis is coming out of the Holy of Holies. You are going to bathe in that water. You're going to drink from that water. And then you're going to pass into the land of perpetual twilight as a super dimensional being. And they've hidden the truth right there in plain sight. So 6,000 babies are being dunked in water, drowned, like Krampus does. You see that Satan explained that on Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell? That if Krampus was here, he would drown those babies. And there you go. It's right there in your face. Now I'm telling you, you're birthed into this world through your mother. You're going to be birthed out of this world through your mother, through the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish. Every compass is pointing to it. There is no way to fuck it up. You're going to bathe in those waters, and you're going to become like Hercules. Okay, or Achilles, but without the Achilles heel, because you're going to go all the way in. And when you come out, you're going to be a super interdimensional fucking whatever. You're just going to be the coolest thing. What you're meant to be. So, Team America here, listen to what he says.
I promise I will never die.
You will never die because they're rubbing the Holy Grail in your face.
Everyone's so fucking stupid. Why aren't more people intelligent like me? I'm so lonely. There you go, Hot Bricks! How you like that, you fucking cocksucker? You have any idea how fucking busy I am, Hot Bricks? Well, fuck you! You want inspection? Well, inspect that, you butt fucking piece of shit! Is the fag way. One day you will all look at the world us actors created and say, wow, good going, fag. You really made the world a better place, didn't you, fag?
Insane. I'd love to see these helicopter parents today. If Krampus was to stuff their little brats into his drowning tub.
Oh, so he drowns the children?
Look it up. You're already dead. The devil has your soul in the Vatican already. You're in Davy Jones's locker. You're a filthy necrophiliac lost at sea and officially dead.